Dans ce nouveau monde, on doit accepter une transparence, et je dirais même une transparence totale. Tout va être transparent. Et il faut s'habituer, il faut se comporter ainsi. Ça devient, comment dirais-je, intégré dans votre personnalité, mais si on n'a rien à cacher, il ne faut pas avoir peur.
The famous, if you don't have anything to hide, you shouldn't be afraid.
Yeah, and then there was that extremely sinister little aside, like this becomes integrated into your personality.
Right.
Not to belabor the point, but this gets back to what to this whole question of internet censorship, that they drive home what you can and cannot say so many times that even if you're not actually censored, you end up doing it yourself. But the really terrifying thing about this moment for me was the use of this word transparency. He's obviously speaking French, but he uses it. Transparency there. Transparency once meant the opposite. If you go back and look, in the 60s, like when they first passed the Freedom of Information Act, transparency meant the people now had visibility into the workings of government. That's what transparency once meant. Right? When Klaus Schwab talks about transparency, what they mean is that the government and other groups are going to now have transparency into your thoughts, your opinions, and everything that you do, and it's here to stay, and you better get used to it. They have completely reversed the meaning of a word that we once had very positive associations with. I think that's terrifying.
Right. It's like as if the FOIA, like Freedom of Information Act, was for the government to look into you as opposed to the other way around.
Right. What he's saying there is that you should give up the idea that you are entitled to privacy inside the confines of your own skull. And I don't know. I think that's horrifying, but
yeah, of course.
It's amazing that this happens and people just don't. They're like, whatever.